Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Queso Mama. We have the white queso with diced green chilies, and we have the beer queso. These were $8.99 each at Costco, $8.99 for 32 ounces or a 2-pound tub of this queso. So what we're going to do, you can heat it up. You can heat up the whole container if you want to. And the instructions say to put it in a microwavable safe bowl. So this is going to go in a big glass bowl or something. And microwave it for 45 seconds. Or stirring, heat on medium, stirring every 45 seconds until fully heated through. So you can do that, or Kevin and I are just going to get out what we want to try for right now for this review. And how long do you think you'll heat it for?
I'll probably start at 30 and then just add time to it as needed.
I tell you what, this is thick. I mean, this is like some thick, like, shave your legs. Yeah, put that stuff like lotion, like body lotion, like thick body. You know, they have like regular lotion from Bath and Body has the regular lotion, and then they have the creams. That's what it's called. This is like the cream. It's super thick. Okay, and then this is the beer cheese. So we'll heat this up. Look at all that. That looks really good. Mm-hmm. We're going to heat this up, and then we'll come back and we'll show it to you again what it looks like once it gets heated up, because it might be a lot thinner. So I'm going to stir these. This is how it looks when it comes out of the microwave, and you can see that it got a lot thinner, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, I did it for like 30 seconds and then stirred it and then another 30 seconds, and this is what it was.
I tell you what, the beer cheese smells very good.
Mm-hmm. Peppery, like peppers.
Okay, I was checking out the back to see where these are made. The white queso says, swear it says Tyler, Texas, but then the beer cheese says Dallas. Huh?
Beer queso.
I keep calling it beer cheese. Beer queso says Dallas, Texas. So maybe Tyler, Texas is near Dallas, Texas. Mm-hmm. We don't know.
What's the little faces back here like?
The faces are it's
like a heat indicator.
I'm gonna be honest with you. These are very hard to read. The writing on here is a light color, and it's kind of like it's almost like it
like it got smeared a little bit.
Like it got smeared a little bit. Yes, like it got smeared a little bit. So it's kind of hard to read. It's
it looks like a heat meter.
It is. It's from nice to spicy, and then it says enjoy straight up. Jalapenos or sriracha is the middle one, and then habaneros on the end. I don't understand what they're saying though.
I think ours is the baby one.
Okay, Queso Mama white queso, all natural with diced green chilies. A magically cheesy bowl of love, great on everything, party starter. It says enchiladas, chips, pizza, pasta, tacos, toast, sandwiches, egg salad.
Egg salad?
Yeah. It says 30 servings are in the container. 2 tablespoons is 70 calories. The first ingredient is American cheese. Then it has water. It has green chili peppers, roasted jalapeno peppers. Okay, here we go.
I can't imagine this being super spicy.
No, we are trying this with Tostitos.
The round ones.
Yeah.
It gets a little
skin.
Yeah, it gets a little skin on top of it. So you just kind of stir it up again. I tell you what, if you didn't heat this up, you wouldn't be able to eat it.
Mm-mm. No, because you saw how thick it was.
I like the flavor though. It has a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm. I think that is delicious.
Mm-hmm. It's nice.
Now,
nice and creamy.
Ashley, our daughter, has a Mexican restaurant she loves because of their queso. Mm-hmm. The only reason she goes there is for the queso. You have been there several times. Does this remind you of that queso? Do you like it as much?
It's a similar texture because it's very thin. Actually, their queso is thinner even. This is spicier.
That's what I was gonna say too.
This one's a spicier, but the cheese flavor itself is not as strong with this. This is almost all peppers.
I think so too. It's heat.
Yeah.
And where it gets
It does have some cheese. It's just not really strong cheese.
Right. The cheese is secondary to the spiciness. The spices don't get you necessarily in your mouth, but the back of your throat.
Yeah, it's on the back of my throat, my tongue.
Yes.
Back of my tongue.
Yeah, that's where it happens. But I'll tell you, I could eat a lot of that.
Yeah. Well, you like cheese dip with jalapenos on top of it.
Yes.
So I can imagine you like it.
Yes, I love it. I love the texture. I love the flavor. I think
you'd have to go in small batches though, because it's going to cool off and you won't be able to eat anymore. So you have to heat up small batches of it at a time.
Yeah,
really.
and then eat some, and then heat up some more.
It's the only disadvantage
because it does get it gets really thick. Now this might stay like this for a while.
That's true, but even dipping my chip in there now, it's a little thicker.
I like though how it literally coats the chip.
Oh, yeah,
like it grabs a hold of that chip and it stays on it. So I think that's a good thing. It doesn't just run off. You know?
No, but it's a little hot.
I think that is worth getting.
Do you like it better than a Tostitos, like the cheese dip?
But what I get is it doesn't have any heat.
That's true, but it has a lot more cheese flavor.
Yeah, but
that's true. So
yes,
you really like those?
I do really like it. Yeah, cool. I do.
I do too. I really like it too.
So the one I keep calling beer cheese, which it's not. It's beer queso. Dang good cheese. It says it is 80 calories. So this is 10 more calories for 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to tell you, I just can't even... it's just so small what's in here. I'm just not even.
Just forget it.
And it's hard to read that writing on there. It smells really good though.
100% different flavor.
The reason I keep calling it beer cheese is because it smells like beer cheese.
It does. It does have the flavor of beer cheese though.
It tastes like beer. I taste.
You do get the beer.
I taste beer and I taste cheese.
But not like our beer cheese. Our beer cheese that we make around here actually has more of a cayenne peppers flavor.
It reminds me of Hall's beer cheese. Specifically Hall's beer cheese.
It's not as cheesy. The cheese flavor is not as strong. Everything else is pretty close, but it's good. It's not spicy. It doesn't seem as spicy.
That is delicious stuff.
Do you think it's as spicy?
Is the other one? No. I think the
I think the white is a little
I think
spicier.
the white is spicier. Although I do think this has spice to it, definitely. This is more like, of course you have to be in Kentucky probably to get it, but if you ever have Hall's beer cheese,
I think that's been more widespread.
This is about as spicy as Hall's beer cheese. I do think it has a heat to it, but it's not a burn your throat. It doesn't hurt. It's not anything like that.
This is a lot spicier.
It is. I like them both.
I do too, but the flavors are completely different from each other.
Absolutely. I want to go back to the other one real quick before I say which one I would rather have.
I know I'm still up in the air because I really do like the beer. Plus, it just gives us more excuse to eat chips and dip.
This queso tastes more like a traditional. Now, listen, I'm saying traditional as an American tradition, not Mexican. But it tastes more like I'm used to Mexican queso. This does not taste like Mexican queso.
No, this tastes like more of a queso you would get in a restaurant.
But that's what we're used to.
More of a Tex-Mex.
So that tastes like what we're used to.
I do like I think I would pick the beer.
I like them both so much.
I think I would pick the beer overall.
I really genuinely like both of them so much.
Yeah. I think I would get the beer one just because it does remind me of a beer cheese. But it's just not as strong. The cheese flavors aren't as strong. That's the only
You know what? I love them both. Honestly, I love them both. I would give them.
You would make both of them and just
I would switch back and forth from night to night. I'd have one night, and I'd have another night.
Have you already taken pictures?
I've already taken pictures. They go great with the Tostitos. And let me tell you, if you buy the scoops, wow.
Oh,
then
yeah. It would really be able to
yes, because you can just dip that down in there and you're just going to get a mouthful of it. I really like both. Like, I would give both 5 out of 5. But I think I'm going to buy the white queso.
You mix them together, it's even cheesier.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're just bad.
I mean, like I said, any excuse to eat more cheese dip. It has, the spice level is about the same, but it's cheesier. It tastes good mixed together, doesn't it?
Actually, it's really good. Yeah.
It is.
And you're right. It just brings the cheese forward.
But you still get that kind of beer flavor.
That's actually really delicious.
You still get the peppers and stuff like that. So
it's very delicious mixed together.
I'd almost buy them both and mix them.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
I really do love
good.
that idea. You could absolutely mix these together and make one. Well, like Kevin said, I agree with him though. I really would watch and not do too much at a time. I would do like a smaller,
a decent sized
bowl, and it's gonna stay as long as you're dipping those chips in there, which you're going to. I think it's going to be fine. But I love them both. I really do.
I think they're equally good. So it really just depends on more if you want that traditional queso or if you want
American, what you're used to here, at least.
Restaurant queso, or if you want more of just a different flavor, a little bit different flavor of queso. I think both of them would be really good.
And if you've never had beer cheese in your life, and if your Costco has this,
it's close. It's still not the same, but it's close.
But it's a lot closer than these other things
like
we've
pub
had
cheese.
from like Wisconsin that say they're beer cheese and they're not beer cheese whatsoever. They're nothing like.
No, they're more
cheese.
pub cheeses than beer cheese.
This tastes closer to beer cheese, the closest to beer cheese without being beer cheese that we've had. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.